So one of the challenges with this trailer, and I think a lot of other trailers probably, is attaching things to the wall. Just the way these things are constructed. A lot of them are done like this one. This is an ultralight, so you have basically your walls, your ceiling, your floor are constructed of a layer of LUN, which is a very thin plywood type material, and then an inch or inch and a half of foam, and then another layer of LUN. That's all glued together. And then you might have paneling or wallpaper, whatever on the inside. The outside you might have aluminum, fiberglass, whatever the case may be. That's how this one's done. The framing is aluminum. If you can even find the framing, it's very soft and very thin-walled studs, so trying to get anything to stick into it is not very easy. So the challenge I've had specifically that I'm working on today is keeping window coverings on the wall above the windows. So I have curtains here. When I got the trailer, there were cup hooks on either side of all the windows, and the curtain rods just set in the cup hooks. They were coming loose and falling down, as that wasn't a great solution. I tried a few different things. I settled on these hooks here. I have tried several different things gluing these on. I've tried command strips, I've tried command Velcro, I've tried industrial Velcro. Everything works for a little bit and then falls down, especially when it gets hot. The walls get hot, the sun's hitting. Next thing you know, the hooks are falling off the wall, or the adhesive is coming off the hook. One of the two. This one here is loose again. So we've been out of town for a couple of weeks. Came home last night to curtains on the couch and on the bed and on the floor. The other challenge with these particular hooks, even if I can keep them on the wall, and I've thought about like drilling through them and using an anchor to try and screw in, but that doesn't work too great because again, it's just LUN. I'm not grabbing into much. The other challenge, though, like in the bathroom, every time I tow the trailer, the curtain ends up on the floor. The rod and the curtain end up on the floor, even though the hooks are still on the wall. So I've come up with another idea I'm going to try. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Stay tuned till the end if you want to know if this is going to work. But I got a different idea. I think it'll work, and let's get started on that. Okay, so I got a few basic materials we're working with here. We have these are called furring strips. It's just inexpensive lumber. They're 1x3s. They are not really finished wood. We're going to make them finished wood because the cost of these is a little over $2 for an 8-foot piece, where the finished wood that is the same dimensions is about $10 because lumber's crazy expensive right now. So a little bit of sanding on these and they'll look just fine. Basically, we're going to cut them to length for what we need, and then we're just going to sand them and put some white paint on them so they match what else is in there. We do want to get some more color in there, but for now we're just working with white on these. Have some proper hooks, curtain hooks that go with these curtains rods. So these are kind of an ugly color. These are like $1 a package. We could have bought like $8 ones that were prettier, but again, price. So we're going to throw some spray paint on these and turn them white, and then they'll look nice when they go in. As far as attaching the boards to the wall, screwing them in is a lost cause, so we're using liquid nails, and this was, I don't remember, about $5 or $6 for the tube. That should be enough for what we're doing. It's like instant hold, so it should be easy to work with. And my idea is that hopefully having this spread out across a large, like a 4-foot long board being glued to the wall, the increased surface area that's bonded will hopefully result in it staying on the wall and not falling down anymore. Alright, so you're probably wondering, did it work? It's been a few days. I don't remember exactly how many, but it's been a few days, and so far it seems to be working very well. I did have a few challenges. Basically, glued things up, and the glue did not set fast. The construction adhesive did not set fast enough to just hold them up there, which I was afraid might be a problem, even though it claimed it was going to be instant bond. So I did end up putting some screws in each one just to hold them temporarily till the construction adhesive set and bonded the board to the wall. The screws aren't really grabbed in anything great, but it was enough to hold the board up there. And then, of course, we painted the brackets, and I still need to paint the screws, but they're up. They look pretty good, I think, with an ultra gloss finish on them. Everything seems to be working. We're happy with it. We do have, like on this one, you see some of them are, this one's white already. Some of them are like gold, so we're going to repaint those still, one at a time. Right now it's in the 90s again for the week, Labor Day weekend. It seems like every year here in Northeast Wyoming, it goes up really hot for the heat wave for Labor Day weekend. It can be cooler before and after, but not sure what that's about. If you know, let me know in the comments, but otherwise we will be painting these as soon as the weather cooperates and get everything matching a little better. But very simple solution. Maybe this will help some of you who have travel trailers or RVs who have weird walls like I do, and it's hard to put things in, but hope this was helpful if you're in a situation like this. Again, we just basically some inexpensive furring strips, $2 and something for an 8-foot board. We painted them, and construction adhesives, glue them onto the wall, and then we can attach. We have something solid we can attach the curtain brackets to. So far it seems to be working well. If they fall down, I guess I'll let you know, but otherwise you can assume that it's continuing to work. Thanks for joining with this video, everybody. Hope you found it helpful. If you did, hit the like button. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet, and we'll catch you in the next video, everybody.